I actually think it's both short-term and long-term positive, but there are some short-term, it's long-term, short-term net positive, but there are some short-term problems with. I see some fellow educators pointing out that there are certain scholarship going away for underprivileged kids. There are certain, financial aid going away from, for certain research and for certain things that actually matter for kids who wouldn't afford it in the first place. However, in the going away from department education will allow a range of different things, including making the education market more free, including making education more like a free market, and including getting rid of the monopoly that traditional K-12 education have. And that was actually being pointed out by Steve Jobs decades ago, by 1990 something. He pointed out, he's saying the problem of traditional education is K-12 traditional education has a monopoly, and with the monopoly, the admin care less about the benefit of the stakeholder, the customers, which are the parents, right? And what the parents want from education is really to have their kids succeed. So meaning the schools, the education care less about having the kids succeeding, but instead they start caring more about all the other things that they can leverage based on the monopoly, like the press, like the states, like the government, like the Department of Education. And going away from Department of Education will be one of the factors that really pushing this education reform along with other factors.
Yeah, it is like a lot of these educators, especially bureaucratics at the admin people. A lot of times, it's like they're more concerned with protecting their six-figure salary versus actually educating the kids.
Hmm.
And I know a lot of people like they're talking about if the education department goes away, how do you protect kids with disabilities, learning things? But I think they just like transfer that like maybe health and human services, like all these important things, they just transfer to another department versus education. A lot now people say, well, you need a part of education, you protect like civil rights, racism, all that kind of stuff. Or like a lot of stuff happened in the '60s and it was fixed,
Yeah.
by different organizations, right? And my thing too is like I don't know the numbers, but like, and I could maybe make this up. Hopefully I'm not, but like if you like 1970 now, like has anything improved, right?
Hmm.
I think all the stats show everything actually like has gotten like worse, right?
Yeah.
Scores, tests, like nothing's improved since 1978. You would think if you had this Department of Education at the federal level that like is like bam, like this improved, that improved, or IQ's higher. But as far as I know, like I said, I could be wrong. Nothing has improved. It's gotten worse, and at best it stayed the same.
Yes, and just back to the point you were saying about mean too, there's actually this interesting graph saying in the last 10 years, we see a radical rise of admin in schools while we're seeing the decrease of teachers.
Mhm.
And that's just ironic. Like, who are teaching the kids? Is it the admins?
Yeah. Is there some? I'm sure there's some stat out there. Like I said, I can make this up. I just say shit. I don't read research. I just read good rate. But like the percentage of actual teachers have gone down, like you said, and administrators have gone up. Like, do we really need like 5 admin people for every one teacher?